This is the new McLaren Artura, and you're probably thinking, what the heck's new about it? Well, look, they've made it as a convertible, and this roof actually operates really quickly. Look at that. Wow. And you can operate it on the key fob, which is handy. Look, so press that, you'll see how quick it is to go up and down. Look, timer. Done. Now they've also made it quicker in other ways, and I'll tell you all about that, the driving experience. Lewis is worried. And talk you around the exterior. Oh dear. And the interior. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, you won! Tell you what's good about it. Chatter, 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 chatter. And what's not so good about it in this review. I'm Matt Watson, you're watching Carwow. The Artura is the cheapest McLaren you can buy. It starts from £201,000 for the coupe and £221,000 for this Spider version. Now, if you're thinking about buying a new or used car, you need to check out Carwow to see all the latest offers. You can do that now by following the link in the description of this video, or scanning the QR code on screen now, or clicking on the pop-out banner. Question is though, does it look like a car that costs over £200,000? McLaren hasn't really changed the design of the Artura as part of this midlife update, apart from around the back for this Spider version. I mean, at the front, I think it's a really good looking car. Every vent has a purpose, and I even like this. Look, the way the radiators are like exposed here, though things can get trapped in them. Look, we've got a leaf caught in there, which is a bit annoying. Moving down the side, we've got 19-inch alloy wheels at front. We've got 20s at the rear. It's got a really cool shape, big air vents cut into the doors, once again into radiators there. It's a very low car. It's not too big in terms of the footprint on the road, so it feels petite and manageable. Now, this is the bit I really like. So if you just come here, you'll see, look at these, that glass flying buttress. It's really, really nice. We've got them here as well. And you've got these air vents here and here. It just looks so good. Obviously, the diffuser on this car, it's not for show. It does diffuse the air, improves downforce. I'm gonna do the roof again, because it is cool, as you watch the mechanism operating from here. So, come on, roofie, do your thing. Look at it. And if you come around here, look, see the carbon fibre there? Don't get your hand trapped, Matt. Oh dear, what have I done? It obviously sensed my hand going in there. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, let's just go through the cycle. Don't do that. If you get one of these, don't do that. But that's good though, that it sensed there was something in the way. Otherwise it would have damaged the roof. We'll just look at it, we'll just look. Hello. Oh dear. Oh dear. It's not happy. It's really not happy. Why is it keeping on stopping? I think we'll just leave it up for a bit. As before, the Artura has a 3-litre twin-turbo V6 mated to an electric motor driving the rear wheels by an 8-speed dual-clutch automatic gearbox. However, McLaren has tweaked the engine software so that it now produces 20 more horsepower. So now you're getting 605 horsepower from the engine. That combines with the 95 from the electric motor to give you a total power output of 700 horsepower. Now, they've also updated the exhaust as well. Let's start it up and have a listen to it. Start the engine! You actually have the electric motor acting as a starter motor, that's why it started so quickly. The electric motor also drives the car in reverse, so there's no reverse gear. That keeps the weight down. This is the actual weight of the car, which isn't bad, is it, for a hybrid? Put it into track mode, rev it up. It's pretty noisy. It's not the best sounding, but it's loud. Let's launch it and see how quick it is. Before I launch the car, I want to try the roof, because I want to do it with the roof down. Hopefully it's not broken. Come on, go all the way, go all the way. Like, literally no problem at all. Let's go warm up the tyres, and there's a really cool way to do that. This car can do a rolling burnout, and I'm going to use that to heat up the tyres, but there's quite a procedure. James, go on, how do you do it?
Vehicle stationary, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Electronic stability control switched off.
All the way off?
Yeah.
Okay.
The variable drift control isn't on, is it?
I don't even know where that is.
No, launch control isn't active. So select first gear.
I've got manual mode then, yeah? Yeah.
Parking brake is disengaged.
Parking brake is disengaged.
Steering wheel straight.
Steering wheel is straight.
Yeah. Depress the brake pedal,
Yeah.
hold the vehicle,
Yeah.
release the brake, then rapidly depress the accelerator pedal.
Got
into
it.
the kickdown position.
Okay.
And the vehicle will accelerate dramatically, spinning the
Ooh.
wheels.
So basically, stability control off, left foot on the brake, release the brake and smash the throttle. What? Cheers, Drujon. They weren't. Here we go. Well, that didn't do that at all, did it? That didn't work at all. No, that's why. ESC off. Press again to confirm. There we go. Left foot on the brake, floor the throttle. Well, that was bollocks. Didn't do it at all. Just did launch control. Don't get this. There we go. That was it. You gotta get the timing right. Right, here we go. Riding burnout for sure. Left foot on the brake, off the brake. Hold your nerve. There we go. Well, I've got some heat in the tyres now and I feel sick. I think this is probably better than using that launch control thingy. Look, I'm just spinning around in circles like a complete newbie. It's quite hard to balance it. Lewis is worried. Going to drive. Now I'm going to launch this car, see how quick it is over the standing quarter mile and to 60 miles an hour. And before I do that, if you think, oh, I like a performance car, I like this McLaren, but it's a bit too expensive, you can get a used McLaren on carwow. So I found this 570S, it's 6 years old, so about 30,000 miles on the clock, for 80 grand. It's like a third of the price of this with options. Now obviously if you're buying a used car, there's a bit of a risk to it. So you should definitely run a history report, and I use Car Vertical. And I'm going to run a Car Vertical history check on this car I found on carwow. I'll give you the report in a moment. Let's do a launch first. That hold pretty well, 0 to 60, 3.4. What's a quarter mile? 10.92. I reckon it's going to launch a bit better with the stability control off. Here's the Car Vertical history check for that car found on carwow. As you can see, it comes back completely clean. No flags for mileage, theft, finance or damage. But it's not always the case with every used car, and I'll show you why in a minute. Let's just try another launch first. Here we go. Come on. Yes, 3.21. What's the quarter mile? Hey! 10.74. Yes, what a result. Though this isn't a result. Have a look at this Car Vertical report on another 570S. This one has been flagged for damage, written off and unrepairable. Look at that. We've even got some photos of the damaged car. Now, if you went to see that car and it seemed fine, you ran a Car Vertical history check, you'd know that it wasn't fine, and you can use that to decide whether to walk away from the car or put in a really, really, really low offer on the price. Speaking of a low offer on the price, if you want to save 20% off your Car Vertical report, use the code CARWOW, you get 20% off. CARWOW, remember? Use that. And don't forget to do your Car Vertical history check. To cope with its performance, the Artura is fitted with some beefy brakes. You've got carbon ceramics as standard. You've got 390mm discs at the front, gripped by 6 piston calipers, and 380 discs at the rear, gripped by 4 piston calipers. For this updated Artura, they've changed the brake duct cooling so they stay responsive for longer, apparently. Anyhow, let's just see how good the braking is on this car with a brake test from 100 miles an hour. Right, let's brake test it. Here comes the line. Come on, what are you going to do? Oh, that was rubbish. 92 metres. Let's just try that again. 3, 2, 1. I've got no idea. 93 metres? Right, I wonder if it's because I'm in track, so I'm going to whack this into comfort and see if it digs in better and doesn't skip so much. So my theory is that in track it's bouncing the front end, so it's not biting. Just so you know, I did a brake test with a Porsche 911 GT3 and it stopped from 100 miles an hour this quickly. Is that better? Yes it is, it's better. No it's not. It was 96 metres, that was worse. What's going on? It's not good. It's not good at all. The interior of the Artura is quite small, but it doesn't feel cramped. The driving position is absolutely bang on, and you have electrically operated steering column, and the dials move with the steering column. The steering wheel is nice and thin, and you've got these metallic paddles which feel expensive. Your driver control modes are up here, so this one's for your powertrain. You go between electric, comfort, sport and track, and this one up here is for your suspension, so you can do them separately. You've got your manual mode for the gearbox there, and you've got your stability control switch there as well. You can control things through this display using this little paddle here, and then down here is your indicators and stuff, and this is like your cruise control and your lights. Now the interior design is quite minimalistic. That's because most features are done through this infotainment screen here, such as your climate control, which can be a little bit of a faff when you're going quickly. I'd rather have physical buttons, but it does keep things neat. This screen though is a little bit low def and sluggish to respond. Down here you've got your start button, your drive, neutral and reverse, and your hazard warning light. It's dead simple. And over here we've got some other features such as turning off your lane keeping assist, which is now mandatory on new cars, and some other features as well. And then you've got your door switches and stuff here. Underneath here you have a limited amount of storage with old USB and new USB, and they've now added wireless charging too. And that's it. There's not much to it really. Quality feels nice. It feels expensive, you know. It's like you're sitting in some kind of like luxury handbag. I like that. And even the little vanity mirrors that have a luxurious feel to them, though no lighting, so you won't be able to check yourself out if it's dark. Overall though, it's a nice interior, good place to be. And the visibility is awesome. At the back window and at the front window, it's really nice. The Artura has a front boot with a capacity of 160 litres. Let's see how many suitcases I can get in here. First, remove my charging cables. Obviously this is a plug-in hybrid. You might want to leave those bits in there actually. Can we fit 2 suitcases in there? No. Let's have another. I think we might not. We might not. Oh. Yes! That's not bad, is it? Now, if you need a bit more kind of like useful practicality, the new Porsche 911 Turbo S, similar money to this, and obviously you've got the added advantage of having the back seats that you can put some suitcases on. The boot on the Porsche isn't quite so big, but to find out more about that car, click on the pop-out banner up there or scan the QR code on screen now, or find the link in the description of this video to watch that particular video. And that brings me on to 5 or 9 things about the new McLaren Artura. This car's window makes this noise when you put it down. And does it again when you put it up. The options on this car are insane. So we've got the exterior paint, the interior Napa leather, we've got external details in carbon fibre, forged alloy wheels, we've got wheel finish in dark stealth, brake calipers in orange, vehicle lift system, sports exhaust, exhaust finish in stealth, tonneau in carbon fibre, electrochromatic glazed roof, thermal insulated windscreen, carbon fibre interior pack, power adjusted heated comfort seats with lumbar support, armrest with McLaren branding. Now you probably missed it, but yes, that is your £300 worth of McLaren branding. Looks like a slightly squashed Nike tick. Let's continue. Technology pack, which includes a 12-speaker audio system, 360-degree parking, and driving assist pack, which is adaptive cruise but doesn't have the lane keeping assist. That comes to £65,000. What the f? If it's been raining at night and you've got water like gathered on the roof, when you put the window down, this happens. It just all pours in. Look, it's literally raining in on me. Can you see that? Yeah, there's not very good guttering on the roof. Yeah. So don't do that. And you might be going, well, why are you opening your window? I'll tell you why you're opening your window, because usually those door mirrors will get like misted up with the moisture in the air. And so you have to do that to be able to wipe them off, and then you get covered in water. That's why. You'd think that a high-tech car such as this would have wireless Apple CarPlay, but let me show you something here. I'm going to get my phone. We can see a wire, can't we? What happens if I pull it out? Oh. No wireless Apple CarPlay, no Android Auto. What's that all about in 2025? There's only one cup holder in this car. Look, it's down there. I suppose that does mean that on longer journeys you can have some fun with your passenger by playing a little game of catch the cup holder. So here we go, ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, no, that's me. I won that one. 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, one each. This is a decider. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, you won! You won! However, that does bring on to 5 good things about this car, because I can use the door bin, and you might think, oh no, well if you use the door bin, then when you lift the door up, your bottle's going to drop out. But they are shaped in such a way that that doesn't happen. Because the doors open upwards, the axle lift system will work with the doors open. You might think, why do you need that? Well, I've got a car with axle lift, and sometimes I have the door open, I try to do the axle lift and it doesn't happen. I think I've pressed it, I get out the car and I realise I've left it for about a week or so with it in the upright position, which is not good for the car. If it's a bit cold or rainy, but you still want to enjoy the sound of the exhaust, don't worry. You don't have to lower the window, you can just lower the back window. So that it squeaks like the driver's window, but anyway. McLaren's reputation for build quality and reliability isn't the best. However, this car comes with a 5-year unlimited mileage warranty and 3 years free servicing. Being a hybrid, this car has decent efficiency. So we're averaging 21.1 miles per gallon and we've been thrashing it. On a cruise, we've had over 30 miles per gallon, and you can actually run it on electric power alone for up to 21 miles with a top speed of 75 miles an hour. Do you know what we should do? We should time it over the standing quarter mile, shouldn't we, in electric power? Let's do that. Naught to 60 in, wait for it. Looks like it's going to be in quarter of a mile. Come on! In 15.37 seconds, and the quarter mile, not that long after, 19.98 seconds. McLaren has tried to improve the balance of comfort and handling for this revised Artura. To do that, they've changed the dampers, so they've now got new valving in them. There's also a new damper control unit, so that monitors how the car's being driven and it automatically adjusts the dampers as you're driving along, and that can operate at 90% quicker than it did before. So essentially the car just responds to the conditions and the road surface much better than before. Does that all work though? Let's find out by taking this thing for a drive. So I've got the car set up with engine and gearbox in sport, suspension in comfort. The way it goes down the road is so good. It's almost like you're flying. Gear shifts are super sharp, and this engine, I know people aren't that into like V6s, hybrids, you know, the residuals on those kind of cars aren't great, but as a piece of engineering it just works. There is no turbo lag that I can tell. It just produces drive wherever you are. So there, third gear, just foot down, it's just going. And it's insanely quick. It's so easy as well to go quickly. You've got fabulous visibility because of the low dash. The steering feel is just exquisite. McLaren, one of the few manufacturers that still use hydraulic power steering. You might have seen it, then I hit a bump and there's a little twitch of the steering wheel. You can feel the road surface, it's so lovely. And the rim itself is just so nice to hold. The only thing letting the package down is the seats. I'm sort of flopping about in them. They're comfortable, but when you're going quickly, they're just not up to it. It's so fast though, this thing. I'm going to try and dial the suspension into sport. There we go. Fill in the bumps a bit more. It seems maybe a bit flatter, but it doesn't seem to fly or gliding quite the same way. I'm going to go for track for the next run. It's a bit more bouncy and unsettled, but it's not hard edged at all. I'm not feeling massive benefit here, so I'm going to go back into comfort. There's just something special the way it goes down the road, this in comfort. So nice. Still feels flat, stable and secure. It's absolute, I don't want to say rocket ship, but there is something kind of like outer spacey about it. Just the power delivery, the smoothness. Oh, and it finds so much traction. I don't know what it's like when it doesn't find traction and it starts to rotate on you. Because at the moment, well, there it was a bit, the stability control helped that. I'm not sure whether I'd have the ability to catch it if it suddenly stepped on me. So I'm happy to keep the traction on. Doesn't feel quite as progressive as say a 911, but it will rotate like there. It was rotating nicely to the bends. Wow, it's an incredible car actually. It's brilliant at getting you down a road super fast, really smooth and really capable. There is something slightly clinical about it in a way. Like it doesn't feel like a race car, it feels just insanely competent and effortless. Part of me would like a bit more rawness to it, but whoa, you can't deny its ability. What a car. And I do love the steering. Steering highlight, and that power delivery is incredible as well. Just relentless, effortless and instant. Hybrids do make sense in so many ways, even if they do lack a little bit of character. And the residuals aren't so good, but when you're driving it and not selling it, you can't complain. Look at the steering, see? Chatter, 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 chatter. Oh, I'm telling you so much about the road surface here. Oh, look at this, oh, look at that, isn't it? A bit bumpy, oh, lovely. Oh, I missed that with maybe an electric power steering. That was so quick, it made me feel a bit sick. Ugh. I need a break. So then, what's my final verdict on the new McLaren Artura? Should you avoid it, consider it, shortlist it, or just go right ahead and buy it? Well, if you're after a supercar that is quite easy to live with, fairly fast and looks nice, I think you should shortlist it. Me personally, I'd spend my money on something like a 911 GT3 Touring with manual gearbox, just cause. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, give it a like. Let me know if you agree with my verdict in the comments. Click on the video windows to watch some more videos, and on the carwow logo to check out our latest range of merch.